Alright guys, last week we did the $1 loadout, and it's time to double things up and do a $2 loadout, and you actually surprisingly get a good few upgrades and could build a pretty decent weapon-based loadout for CS2 on a $2 budget. Now, it is the start of a new month, which means the start of a new giveaway for you guys, and it's going to be the skin right here. It's going to be a Bowie Knife Crimson Web in field test. Previously we did knife and glove combo. They did a vote in Discord and we agreed that we'll just put all of it into a better knife rather than going for a lower tier knife and glove combo. All you have to do to enter this is make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and then leave a comment down below of your favorite skin from today's video. The winner will be picked at the beginning of next month, and I'll announce it on stream and also in the Discord, so make sure you're in there with your accounts linked so you don't miss out on the prize. Good luck, and let's get into it. Now, as it's a $2 loadout, I've removed my knife and gloves, so we're going to be using the default gloves, so it gives you a bit more of a realistic expectation of how things would look. And we're going to go through the same format. We'll kick it off with the Glock. This time, for a very similar price, I'm going to change from the off-world, and I'm going to go for the winterized. This is minimum wear for 9 cents. A lot of people made a good point, and I always knew this, and I agree with it. You can kind of mix and match between the off-world and the winterized, depending on what your preference is, but I do agree the winterized is an incredibly clean skin for the price you're paying for it. Now, I'm also going to make a change to the USP, because we're going to change from the field tested Ticket to Hell over to the field tested USP Flashback. Now, price-wise, they're not too dissimilar, so you could sort of rotate that around if you want to, same for the Glock, but there's just something about the Flashback I do really like. It's got that shush written on the suppressor, the Born to Clutch on it, all that goodness, a little smiley face at the back. I think it's just a pretty cool skin in general. But like I say, you could go for the Ticket to Hell still if you wanted to. I wanted to provide a bit of a variance in here, so you know there's more than one option. Now, for the AK, we're going to go for an upgrade, but you have to embrace the Battle Scarred vibes, which I know some of you guys do. Not everyone does. It's going to be a Battle Scarred Elite build. Now, I have generated a 0.63 float here, so you can see the magazine is losing pretty much all the detail, but still, you get that the wood is black, and then you still got the black and the orange through it. And with the gloves, overall, this looks pretty sweet, and I would make the argument that it looks better than the Uncharted that we used in the $1 video. And there's actually a really cheap way you can elevate this is by putting some Lin Vision papers on it. Now, these papers are like 3 cents each. So this is like a 12-cent craft. It's super cheap, easy to do. And you can see here, it looks quite nice with the Elite build. Obviously, you could go for any paper stickers that you want that are fairly cheap, that are probably in that sort of orangey color. But I think the Lin Visions are just... Lin Vision is joked about being like the next iBuyPower in regards to how it looks. So I thought that was cool to feature. Now, I won't spend too much time waffling about these skins because we have a few repeats. We're going to have the mod spec coming again. You guys know, I absolutely love the mod spec. It's field tested here. It's 16 cents. For the price you're paying, the value for money is incredible on this. And then we're going to continue again with a magnesium for the M4A4. Now, I'm keeping these the same because they already cover what we need. There's no real reason to change. And what that means is we're not upgrading these, but it allows us to get an extra 4 skins or 4 weapons picked into this loadout in total. And the final one remaining the same is going to be the AWP. I'm going to stick with the capillary here for 10 cents in field tested. When we go from $2 to $5, which is going to be the next jump, we're not going to go to 3, we're going to go straight to 5. You will see an upgrade to the likes of the AWP and the Deagle. Not sure about the M4s. Now, for the Desert Eagle, I've made the move over to the Urban Rubble here, which is 28 cents in minimum wear. I always use this in the super budget purple inventories, as like it has this tiny sort of shade of like grayish purple in it. I think it looks kind of cool. I think with the default gloves, specifically the T default gloves, it actually looks really good. So 28 cents for this skin, I'm actually quite a big fan of. Factory new would be better, but budget limitations. And then the final repeat skin is going to be the P250 cassette. This is 5 cents in minimal wear. And then after this, the 4 extra skins we have are all brand new that we're getting with this increase in the budget. Now, these 4 skins actually only total to about 20 cents because we've used some of the budget elsewhere to upgrade the likes of the Elite build and the Desert Eagle too. So my Mac 10 of choice for you guys is going to be an Ensnared in minimal wear. Now, this is 5 cents. Which, to me, I know it's because of supply, and there is a lot of supply on it, but this is an incredibly nice skin with good artwork for the price you're paying here. So this is an absolute no-brainer pickup when you go to the $2 mark. The MP9 does have a lot of good, cheap options, but I'm going to go super budget-friendly here with a field test at featherweight, which is 4 cents. Again, it's one that I just think looks pretty cool. It's not too over the top, but it's got a nice bit of design for the money that you're paying. Now, I actually considered a couple of options for the Tech 9, and then I landed on the Rebel in field test. This is also 4 cents. This is better than, I think I was looking at an Urban DD pack potentially, but I decided rather than going for the white and the black, just going for that nice mixed color, the little markings on it, overall would look pretty cool, and it does. And now for the gear, you have a couple of options, but I'm going to go for the Cold Fusion because it's 6 cent in minimal wear. And I just like the mix. I like the blue shade on it, actually. And then it's this mix of like the skull and bones. And it's a pretty cool skin overall. Now that completes this loadout. And as I say, it's a $2 loadout. The total cost here is $2.01. So we're 1 cent over, but you guys will just have to deal with that. But this is, again, a good showcase that you don't need a crazy amount of money spent to build like a strong, decent CS loadout. Obviously, the more you have to play with, the more you can get creative. You can do custom crafts. You can maybe get like a dream skin. But I think when we jump to the $5, you're going to see a really nice complete loadout that might surprise you guys. But hopefully you enjoyed this one. Hopefully this $2 loadout will give you some inspiration if you're starting your skins journey and don't want to dive in too big. Just a reminder that we are running the knife giveaway this month, which is for the Bowie Crimson Web. To enter this, you have to make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment down below of your favourite skin from today's video. And before I finish waffling and go fully, I'm going to say a big thank you to the YouTube members that are supporting the channel. That is Bopper, Screaming Silence, Itachi, Twin Daddy, Tom, and AJ. All the support is greatly appreciated. For more info on the YouTube memberships, you can see on the join button below the video. Check that out. It'll give you all the information. Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.